Omegaverse Quiz. All right, everybody. Today we're doing the accurate Omegaverse Quiz, 100% guaranteed. That's the name of the quiz. It's what we're doing. We're doing the quiz right now, okay? Here's the quiz. We're gonna move it over here so it can be on the right-hand side away from me. All right, what is your ideal partner? Can I choose multiple? Definitely funny. We gotta have funny. We gotta have independent. While we're walking the dog right now, I'm a fan of leashes and all that stuff. We gotta throw obedient in there because I mean that's one of the Boy Scout codes. Clean, brave, and reverent. We'll keep it in there anyway. Social, 100%, easy peasy. You gotta have some of that fun stuff there. I like a good cuddly. I like a good tender. Those are pretty good. Assertive, it depends on the day. It depends on the day. I guess, sometimes you like a little bit of it. Sometimes you don't need a little bit of it. So it's a little bit back and forth. I wouldn't say the rest of these are necessarily bad things, but since I have to pick stuff, I guess we'll just kind of leave it here. Well, next question, please. Accurate Omegaverse Quiz. Remember, 100% guaranteed. Where would you go for your first date? I thought this said clubbing in the sense of, like, beating them to death, like with seals. Definitely not. Let's see. Picnic date, their house, nighttime hike, bowling, aquarium/zoo. I feel like aquarium/zoo is the kind of thing that it's kind of where my mind goes immediately. But I must admit, I think it might be a little bit, I think that is probably my favorite one, but it's like a second date. Like, I'm not sure if I really want to go through a multi-hour-long situation with this person without knowing how they interact with society, especially if they're, like, weird and, like, are mean to waitstaff and shit like that. My house and their house is out of the question. There isn't, like, just dinner. You see, like, movies is one of those ones where, like, that's also a multi-hour thing, right? But dinner is great. It's a solid one. You learn a lot about someone when you take them to dinner. You see how they treat people. It's a very important one. Picnic is close, but I kind of want to see how they interact in a social environment. So I think I'm probably going to do movies and dinner, even if the movies part is a little bit incorrect. You are doing a Kahoot. The fuck? With a group and your partner, do you let them win? What the fuck is a Kahoot? Generational diff? What is it though? Online quiz game? Trivia quiz game? Oh, okay. Let's see. You're doing a Kahoot with a group and your partner. Do you let them win? Absolutely. I'm an idiot. They would anyway. No, I'll kick their ass into next Tuesday. I don't see why not. If it makes them happy, I will. Then winning is disrespectful to me. I'm kind of stuck between I'm an idiot, they'd win anyway, and like, no. The thing is, though, is it depends on the kind of partner, It also depends on the day they're having. Like are they having like a really bad day? But I feel like my partner wouldn't want me to let them win because I feel like it would infantilize them a little bit. And they would be like, oh, don't worry, I let you win. Like that's not like, this is an equal relationship. This is not like an upper lower type situation. So if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I'm kind of stuck between if it makes them happy, I will, and no. Because I feel like it would be disrespectful for me to just let them win. Where like, this is supposed to be the equal situation. But if they're having like a bad day, then I might, but I'm never gonna fucking tell them that. So I'm gonna hit him with no. I'm gonna hit him with no. That's the plan. Okay. You ask somebody out on a date. Do you pay? I mean yes, but like if they insist, I'm not gonna tell them no either. Like if I ask someone out on a date, I'm going to pay. I asked you out. However, if they're like, no, I want to split the check, I'm gonna say okay. Like, the moment they request, I'll say okay. But if they don't request, then I'm just gonna pay for it. So I'm gonna say of course. Cause like, yes, I'll pay. And if they're like, no, I wanna snipe the check. It's not snipe the check. If they wanna be like, no, thank you. Also, I think I'm still on Dorf maxing. Let me change that to just chatting. I'm gonna go with of course, just because I feel like that's the case, you know? How do you spend your free time? Reading fan fiction, definitely not. Writing, drawing, anything artistic, really, Hands-on activities, metalworking, no, I'm too lazy. Being active, well, this is also that, but I'm not that lazy in that sense. Cooking, no. Listening to music, not really. Spending time with my friends. Either being active or spending time with friends. I mean, I guess, would you call my job artistic? I don't think so. It's a different kind of artistic, that's for sure. I'm just gonna go with like being active. That sounds about right. When you play open world games, Minecraft, Terraria, Ark, what do you enjoy building? What do you enjoy doing? I like building, exploring, and resource hoarding. That's about right, yeah. Hey you, you're watching this video, right, on the Omegaverse. That means you probably aren't showering. And that means you should fix that immediately with the brand new cheeky drop that just came out, the Moist Critical Soap Company. It is the best hand soap, or bar soap, I suppose would be the phrase here. I use it with my hands. It is the best I have ever used. It's fantastic. It is something that you absolutely should be trying. It's a crime if you don't. I will arrest you and put you in cuffs and give you a little bit spanking on the behind. Hopefully a amazing washed behind. Use code Bricky now. It's in the description. Click it, or else I'm gonna do something. You know what I'm gonna do? I told you what it was earlier. I'm a soft alpha. Prepare yourself. Best question. What is your favorite color? Either warm colors or jewel tones. I'm gonna go with I think warm colors. I like warm colors more. Yeah. See, my favorite color is magenta. I love this like amethyst red color right here. This is gorgeous. However, but the rest of them I'm not as big on, so I'll probably go with warm color. Actually, no, jewel tones. I'm going with jewel tones. You find out your friends have a group chat excluding you. What do you do? That's a hard one. I guess we're assuming that they're doing it in a mean way, not in they're planning a surprise party for me. You know, I'm gonna talk it over with them. However, I'm gonna talk it over with them very sassy. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I found out. Kind of crazy, probably a mistake, right, guys? You know, like, I'm assuming you guys have something really special to tell me, maybe, but like, now that I know, you know, you might as well just tell me. So I'm gonna go with talk it over with them, even though it's probably not quite how I would go with it. What website do you spend most of your time on? I have to choose YouTube because, of course, pick your ideal superpower. Ideal is very obvious. Ideal, immortality, without a doubt. All of these other ones, you're gonna get really ridiculous about it. Immortality is the best one. Oh, you're gonna be sad because everyone else is gonna outlive you. Bitch, you never been immortal, you don't know. That's for me to choose. Do you platonically flirt with your friends? Nah, not really. Well, only with the bros, if I'm being honest. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I only kind of do it with I platonically flirt. And by flirt, I mean say the gayest shit I've ever said to my bros. So does that count? We'll say yes. We'll say yes. I think that counts. How do you handle stress? Both. I think vent to others and journal, art, take a walk, etc. Those are the two. I can only choose one. Normally I do like walk/gym, but I think venting with others works better. So I'm gonna go with vent to others. What's your role in a group project? I'll be honest, I like to be in charge. Dogs or cats? Dogs. You need to go out late at night to go to the store. It's pitch black and the streetlights are the only source of light. What do you do? Yes, I'm buff as fuck. I mean, dude, if they can fit a 6'3", 245-pound man in the back of their fucking candy van, you know what? They've earned me. They've earned my body. You're sitting in class and your teacher's being frustrating. How do you handle it? I just ignore it, honestly. I'll fucking leave. I'll just leave. I don't know, man. I'm old now. Like, if I don't like the college professor, I just leave. What's your favorite emoticon? I am a colon D Andy a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I am a bit of a colon D Andy. Chat tells me I have himbo energy, and I feel like colon D is the kind of himbo energy that I have, so I'm gonna go with that one. What country would you move to? Romania, Australia, New Zealand, Norway, Germany, France. They say move to, so I'm not going to include USA. Chad, England, Kenya, Mongolia, Mexico. Probably Australia, honestly. I've been told the weather is quite similar to SoCal, and they seem pretty cool out there. They seem like they could take a joke, and they're pretty fun. So I'll probably do Australia. Maybe England. I think it's because England is just closer to stuff, and Australia just seems kind of sick. So I probably would say Australia. Maybe Australia or England. I'd go with Australia. What color is math? Blue. Do you like Andrew Tate? No, he's a piece of shit loser. What type of clothing do you wear most often? Misogyny? Sluttiest shit on God's green earth. I want to be the most fuckable bitch at the grocery store. Honestly, whatever I have and looks good, probably. Like, just if I have something decent and I just kind of wear it. That's probably what I would go with, yeah. Favorite trope. There was only one bed. Found family, enemies to lovers, bully to lover, miscommunication. I fucking hate that trope so much. Omegaverse, PWP. What's PWP? Yandere, hurt/comfort? What the hell does that mean? Angst/no. What the fuck? Fake dating. Arranged marriage? What the fuck is this? Porn with plot? Oh. Fanfic tags? Oh. Enemies to lovers, I guess? Everything else sucks, man. This shit sucks. Either that or like maybe found family? I don't know. I'll do enemies to lovers. Oh, I can do both. All right, we'll do both. Which of these fanfics would you read based on the tags? Major character death, angst, hurt, no comfort, found family, terminal illness. That's pretty up there. Comfort, no hurt, sick, fic, wing fic, tooth rotting, fluff, idiots in love. You're just making up words. Graphic depictions of violence, kidnapping, Stockholm syndrome, hurt, no comfort, suicide ideation. Strangers to love, tattoo, flower shop, AU? Is that adult universe? Is that alternate universe? Mild angst, fluff, no beta, we die like men? What is this? No beta, we die like men seems kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Is that like sacrifice? Strangers to lovers, mild angst, and sacrifice? I mean, that sounds kind of neat. I guess I'll do that one. It just means not a beta read. Oh, yeah, I'm doing none then. You're walking through a public space and see someone beating up an innocent person. It's just you three there at the moment, and the attacker looks to be more muscular than you. What do? I join in. This beta cuck deserves it. 3 of these are pretty good. I like the I try telling off the attacker and run when they comes towards me. It's either gonna be that one or I step in and get beat up immediately. Because the best way to like deal with a fight is to run, because that's just the best. Maybe if I try telling them off and they run towards me, they'll start running at me and not beat up the dude anymore. And I'm tall, so I can run pretty quick. So if he's coming after me, I can at least run into like a crowd of people or others, and that might help a little bit. I'm gonna go with the running. I'm gonna go with the run, yell at them, get their attention, and run away. That seems like the smart call. What do you do if you're sick of a prior engagement? Call it off. I'm gonna tell them. What do you fucking mean? I'm a normal fucking human. Yeah, I stay home and I reschedule. What the fuck are you talking about? Someone is yelling at you for something you didn't do. How do you reply? I don't, honestly. I mean, I normally say, if it's something I didn't do, I probably would do this. Who is it, though? Is it like fucking boomer-ass dude at a grocery store? Or is it like someone I care about? Because if it's someone I care about, I probably would do this one. You know, I wait for them to start, like, to get it done and explain. Yeah, it's my mom. If it's like douchebag at the grocery store, I might just yell back at them, I'll be honest. I might be like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you talking about? I've like, et cetera, et cetera. I probably would do this one though. Let's assume it's not a random person. Let's assume it's someone I care about. We'll do this one. You're on the internet and somehow managed to get yourself into an internet argument about something you're coming to realize you're clearly wrong about. How do you handle it? I probably would block them. I probably would block them. Opinion on Elon Musk. Okay, I really would like comedy is now legal on Twitter. It's obviously Massive Loser, but the comedy one is so funny. But we're gonna do the loser one, obviously. Who? Oh, I wish I could do who. Who is sick? Who is sick? But, no, unfortunately, I have to live a life on the internet, so I'm gonna go with loser. Your friend comes out to you. How do you respond? I'm gayer, not a competition. It's definitely, I already know dumbass affectionately. I will say, if I really know this person, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, okay? I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. If I really know this person, we're replacing dumbass with a different word. But I would say it affectionately. What is your favorite genre of television / books? Probably sci-fi. Yeah, definitely sci-fi. That's an obvious one. You're stranded on an island and can only bring one thing. What thing would that be? A phone, dumb fuck, so I can call the goddamn, SOS satellite line and get help, idiot. They didn't say shit about there not being service. That's not part of the prompt. You stumble upon a dead body laid out on the side of the road. A quick glance around tells you you're alone. What do? Call the cops. What are you fucking talking about? You're not saying I'm not in fucking Compton. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, like, I heard gunfire. I'm gonna call the cops. Which aesthetic do you vibe with the most? Okay, so my penis vibes a lot with the second one. However, if we're actually going with crowcore, though, if we're actually gonna go with it, see, this is the problem because you gave me the aesthetic of like the attractive emo punk goth looking folks, but simultaneously, you also gave me like interior design, and like those two don't mix. Okay, solar punk actually fucks. I'm gonna do solar punk because I have to. If I'm being honest, goth is like one's for the penis, one's for like the mind, which is also part of the penis, but you know. What are you most afraid of? Loneliness. What time of day do you like the most? Morning. You've just been invited to a potluck. Congratulations. What do you bring? Oh, I'm bringing something chunky. Probably dessert. Yeah, probably dessert. You've been supplied with a whiteboard and whiteboard marker. What is the first thing you draw? Among Us! It absolutely is Among Us! It's 100- Yo! Text your best friend / partner / group chat right now. I'm serious. Ask them if you're a cat girl or dog girl. Doesn't matter your gender. I'm 100% serious. This quiz can wait until you get a response. Hold on one moment. Am I a cat girl or a dog girl? We're gonna continue for the other parts. Which image resonates with you the most? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. What is happening? Okay, please, I'm taking the Omegaverse Quiz to find out if I'm an Omega, a Beta, or an Alpha. I need to know the answer to this question above. Sticker of Master Chief, but he's really small. Hi, ooh woo. Now it's Mikey's turn to ask you a question, hee hee. Michael Afton from Girl What the Fuck? You are so puppy, girl. Oh my god, okay. Thank you very much. Wow, now on question 41. Really hitting the big numbers here. Tell me, dear test taker, how are you feeling right now taking this quiz? This will affect your results. Pretty good, actually. Yeah, pretty good. How do you snore based on vibes? I have been told I do the snore. I have been told I do the snore, so I think I'm that one. When in public reading smut / fluff, I don't do that. Can you keep your face impassive? If you don't read fanfic in public, this won't affect your results. I don't read fanfic in public. What fanfiction site do you use to read on? I don't. It's okay. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. What is your favorite animal? That's a very hard one. I'd argue dinosaurs, maybe? Okay, I've been told I'm a golden retriever at heart. Chat, can you confirm this? 100%, yeah. More of a pug. The fuck? Favorite animal, dinosaurs. Soft alpha. Does that mean I get impregnated? Thank you for finishing this test, Soft Alpha. We here at Omegaverse Inc. congratulate you for your rare second gender. Here are some things you may need to know about your diagnosis, sorry. As a soft alpha, you exercise that need for control instinctive to all alphas, but you do so in a way that isn't brash or harsh. This makes you a natural leader that's also well-liked. You are a people pleaser at heart, and you cry if you think somebody doesn't like you. Okay, that's a little strong, but I mean, I do care about what people think about me. That's kind of part of my job. You did all the therapy and now feel the need to therapy others. I could use a little more therapy. You were an arts kid and wholeheartedly expected to get submissive Omega in this test. That's not true. I was definitely not an arts kid. Should you enter the workforce, we recommend you going into therapy, law, landscaping, farming, or even politics. Should that tickle your fancy? Oh. A soft alpha is most compatible with a flirty beta, loner alpha, caring beta, independent omega, and a submissive omega. Basically, you impregnate people, but you're not an asshole, Bricky. I thought omegas impregnate people, or omega's the one that get impregnated. So I am an impregnator, but I'm nice about it. Basically. I'm pretty okay with this. I'm pretty okay with this, yeah. You know what? I'm alright with this. I think this is decently accurate. Thank you so much for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Holy shit, with 25, that's a whole lot of them. Is this for me being a soft alpha? So you are the nice guy? Would soft alpha be considered himbo energy? Yes? Alright, I'm okay with it. Who the fuck is Andrew Alpha? What's your alpha scent? Dude, this website rocks. I gotta use this more often. We gotta take more of these.